Experts have ruled out the possibility that Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant could explode. The site suffered several drone attacks during the war in Ukraine, sparking fears it could risk a nuclear explosion. Former International Atomic Energy Agency Chief Nuclear Inspector Robert Kelly told Euronews the chances of the former power plant exploding were essentially zero.
The chances of something like Chernobyl happening are essentially zero. Chernobyl was a very different situation. Remember, it wasn't a nuclear explosion at Chernobyl, it was an enormous steam explosion. That reactor was suddenly turned to full power with all of this water in it, which turned to steam in a fraction of a second. And it just blew that building to pieces. The reactors that are built today are built to a totally different standard, to different technology. You're never going to get that kind of input.
Kelly explained that Zaporizhzhia's reactors are placed inside a huge concrete and steel dome built to contain a steam explosion. In contrast, at Chernobyl, the reactor was contained inside an ordinary industrial building. In case of a nuclear emergency, sirens would alert to inform people in the surrounding area about the risk of an explosion in order to facilitate evacuation.
There are several ways to inform people. And the most robust of all of them are, of course, the outdoor sirens. They are very robust. They were built for the war. They are placed in such a way that they should be heard by everyone within these zones.
The evacuation area around the plant extends to a 25-kilometer radius.
Sheltering in a normal building is sufficient. What you are supposed to do is you will go indoors, you will listen to the radio, local radio station. They will immediately send out information about what's happened and what to do. What we have is a mixture between these primary protective actions, evacuation, sheltering, and iodine tablets.
Depending on the scale of the radiation leak, authorities will release iodine tablets.